Welcome to MGB Tech Tips by Fred Humberstone Multimedia and Episode 4, Installing Insulation and Carpet. My 1978 MGB Roadster was originally purchased new by my parents 42 years ago. I acquired the car with only 26,000 original miles on the odometer when my father passed away back in 1999. Still, with little mileage, time and use will take its toll. After obtaining the MG and getting it running again, my goal has been to make any improvement necessary to make the car safe and reliable, improve the appearance, and to repair the errors made by hack mechanics in the past. Years ago, when my parents owned the car, the worn beige carpet was replaced with black carpet, the only color available at that time. The installation looked amateurish, with broken corners in the interior panels from prying, glue smeared on the vinyl interior, and the snaps were not installed to hold the carpets in place. You can view my repairs to the interior panels in Episode 3. After getting the car running, I discovered another problem. The engine was running way too rich. How did I discover this problem? While cleaning the car and vacuuming the interior, I discovered that the carpet below the driver's seat had completely burned away. I determined that unburnt fuel in the exhaust was burning in the exhaust resonator located directly underneath the driver's seat, causing excessive heat to radiate from the resonator. I had by this time replaced the original Zenith Stromberg carburetor with a Weber kit, so it was obvious the new carb was running way too rich. I ordered a jet kit from the same vendor as the Weber kit. I selected the leanest jet in the kit and used it to replace the original jet. Not only did I eliminate the rich running problem, but the drivability of the car also was greatly improved. The first order of business was to install insulation to reduce heat entering the car. I started by removing the interior, including the center console, and old carpet, and installing a heat shield on the bottom of the car, directly above the exhaust resonator. This material comes in a roll with an adhesive backing. After making a template from newspaper of the shape and size of the area I wanted to cover, I then copied the template onto the shield material and cut it out. I peeled off the plastic backing, exposing the adhesive, and pressed it into place. I would not trust the adhesive alone to hold the shield in place for very long. I located the lowermost ribs of the floor pan that the shield was in contact with, and along each rib placed a mark where I was going to mechanically attach the shield. I then drilled a 1/8 inch hole at each mark through the shield and the floor pan. At each hole, I installed a 1/8 inch diameter steel rivet with a 1/8 inch by 1 inch outside diameter steel fender washer. This will keep the shield in place for a very long time. Returning my attention to the interior, I purchased 1 box of Dynamat sheets. I tried fitting full sheets first and trimming to fit, then cutting and fitting smaller pieces until the floor, sides, and tunnel were complete. If you look at your own car, you will notice a layer of vinyl was adhered to the center tunnel behind the parking brake lever. The original color of the vinyl was black for all carpet colors. I wanted an upgrade. I was able to find an attractive beige vinyl to match my beige carpet at a local craft store, and used that to cover the tunnel prior to installing the carpet. You will have to remove and reinstall the parking brake handle assembly to do this. For this installation, I did not want to drill more holes into the car body, but use existing holes. If you look carefully, you will notice I used a yellow paint pin to locate all of the existing screw holes and carpet snap locations as I installed the Dynamat, cutting out the locations as I progressed. With the carpet kit I purchased, the manufacturer included this sheet to identify each piece of the carpet and the order of their installation. Very helpful. Using a large can of spray upholstery adhesive, the installation was straightforward, requiring very little trimming with a pair of scissors and a utility knife. Remember, do not cut off any bound vinyl edge on any carpet panel. Trim unbound edges only, and make sure each piece fits first before you try any trimming. When fitting the pieces of carpet, I used an awl pushed through the carpet into the existing holes in the car body, then cut out the holes in the carpet. I did not like the appearance of the original black screws securing the beige carpet, so I opted to replace those screws with polished ones. After installing the male snaps onto the floor, I filled the snaps with paint from the yellow paint pen, then placed the carpet panels into position and pushed down hard over the snaps. Picking the carpet back up, I now had all of the snap locations correctly located on the bottom of the carpet in yellow paint. The paint dries quickly, so mark and install only one carpet panel at a time. Use caution when installing the two-piece female snaps into the carpets. The prongs on the top ring are very sharp and very painful. Don't ask me how I know this. You are now going to pick up a carpet where the snap location is marked and hold the bottom of the snap over the painted spot. With your other hand, you will hold the top of the snap with the prongs facing up and out. Gently prod the prongs into the carpet, trying to mate the prongs into the small holes on the perimeter of the bottom of the snap. Again, being very careful not to stab a prong into your finger. Once the two parts are correctly located, place the carpet upside down onto a hard surface and hold the bottom of the snap with the prongs poking through it with a needle nose pliers. Then use a flat-bladed screwdriver to bend the prongs over the outer rim of the bottom piece. I gave the screwdriver a few light taps with a small hammer to bend the prongs over tightly, making sure the snaps were very secure. This is very important because you do not want the snaps coming apart whenever you want to lift the carpet. Now I have to give credit where credit is due. I purchased this molded carpet kit from Moss Motors, and upon opening the box and checking the contents, I noticed I did not have enough snaps to secure the rear deck lid carpet behind the front seats in place. I only had enough snaps for the two front heel carpets. I called Moss, and they were more than happy to send me the additional snaps I needed at no additional charge. Thank you, Moss. Well, there you have it. With the reinstallation of the cleaned-up center console, the carpet installation is now complete. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please give it a like. If you would like to see more of these videos in the future, then please hit the subscribe button. Thanks again.